What's up, everybody? It is a nice, fine Sunday morning, and I'm here to do a review of the Speck candy shell for the iPhone 4S. Now, last night, I went and picked up this case for $35 at the local Legacy Place Apple store in my area. So, I like to do a review of it today. So let's get this bad boy out of its packaging. Very, very nice Apple bag. Very, very nice. So here's the case. It's the Speck candy shell. Now let me show you, before we unbox it, I want to say props to Speck for the really nice looking box, and it's very high quality. Alright, so as you see, it has the Speck logo. It fits the iPhone 4 and all models. So it's the 4S too. Oopsies. Alright. Speck candy shell, hard shell, soft center, sweet looks, iPhone 4, 60 and 32 gig, but it also fits the iPhone 4S. On the side, you just get candy shell. On the back, you have the way to open the box, some instructions. I'll let you look at that for a second, and you can pause the video on that if you want to read it. And then you have the price tag of $34.95. Okay, let's look at this thing. Alright, I'm very excited about this case. I really like it. So you just push this tab in. That's why it slides out. Here you go. Alright. Let's see how we can get this bad boy out. Huh. I don't want to rip the packaging. How does this come out? How does this come out without ripping the packaging? There we go. So here it is. Ooh, it's beautiful. Oh yeah, that's nice. Let's take it out. Ooh, it feels good. So we just have a little. This is really a premium case, guys. It feels real nice. Alright, so here it is. So basically, the inside is a rubbery feel to it. Textured rubbery feel for shock absorption. Got the little nice Speck logo in there. Alright. You got the camera cut out, obviously, right there. On the side, you have these the silent vibrate switch, or vibrate switch, whatever you want to call it, right there. You have nice tactile-like rubber buttons for the volume rockers. And then on the top you have the home button cutout and the sleep wake button cutout. Around the bottom you have the 30-pin dock connector cutout, and you got the 2 speaker hole cutouts. And on the side you got nothing. Alright. And what I'd like to first say about this case is that it's definitely going to give your phone a real square, boxy feel. However, I don't think that's a problem at all, because it really feels solid in your hand. Next, I want to say there's something to remember about this case, and the thing you got to remember about this case is that the back of it, you can see in the light, it's really nice and glossy, right? Nice glossy back. Try to get the best angles for this. The back is known to scratch easily on this case. Now, I got the best color, in my opinion, for this case, which is black on white. When my iPhone 4S arrives, I got a white 32 gig model, so it's going to look really sharp. The guy at the Apple store actually let me take the case out of the box. As you saw, it was really easy to take out, and put it on one of the white iPhone 4S's, and it looked real good, guys. I gotta tell you. But the thing is this case scratches easily on the back, but the white color is the one that shows the least scratches. Like right now there are no scratches on this back, but I know for a fact that there's going to be a lot of them once I start using it, because that's just one of the faults of this case. But I wouldn't think of it too much, because, you know, the reason you buy a case is so for protection for your phone, and your case is a lot cheaper than your phone, and I think you'd rather the scratches on your case than on your phone, so I don't see that as a problem. Another thing that's really nice, I don't know if I can really show you this, but say you put your phone down like this on a table, it actually has the lip right here actually has like a good that much space from the screen and the table if you put it on the table when you put the phone in. So it's pretty nice. So you won't have to worry about putting your phone down like this. Because one of the main problems I said with the case is that if you put it down like this and you start rubbing it on a table or area, like a surface like that, you're going to get a lot of scratches on it. So I probably will, what I end up doing is I'm going to end up taking, whenever I put my phone down on a table or like in like a room or anywhere that's not like a carpet or like a nice surface, like any hard surface, I'm going to end up putting my phone down like this and knowing that the lip is going to protect it from the screen from anything, any damage. Also, this isn't the best review in the fact that I already forgot I'm supposed to show this documentation. So the documentation that the spec is, in this case, basically is just instructions on removal. Alright, so since this video is pretty short at the moment, I'm going to explain to you what this basically says. Before we do that, installing this case. So to install this case, another thing I want to mention is it does have reinforced corners, so if you drop it on the corner, you're not going to be protected. Sorry, I just wanted to mention that. I'll try to get everything in this video I can. This is my first case review, so it's not going to be the best. The corners are like strong, so when you drop it, nothing's going to happen. But to install the case, which is one thing I want to bring up, you want to put the phone in at an angle. You want to put this corner in first to match up what's it called? The headphone jack at the top. You want to put the headphone jack at the top first, and all these three cutouts in first. Then you want to carefully insert the sleep wake button at the top without like really jamming it in there, like forcing it in so it's getting pressured from the side, because you don't want anything to happen to that. And then after that, that's the only thing you gotta worry about. You just snap the phone in. It's the case. Push it down. To remove the case, the spec recommends that you put the phone down on a hard surface, and you go like pretty much like this, and you kind of bend it a little bit. Now this case is bendable. It's hard plastic on the outside, obviously, because it's a candy shell, hence why it's hard plastic on the outside. And on the inside, it's really nice, absorbing rubber. But so you're gonna want to make sure that when you take it out, you push it on hard. You put it on a hard surface and kind of like push on it like that. Don't worry, it's not gonna cause any damage to the case. The case can flex a little bit if I go like this. I don't know if you can see that, but it flexes. Over time, it'll probably get less and more flexy as it gets more used in. But really, guys, I'm really impressed with this case. It really looks good. It doesn't look like it'll show any scratches. It doesn't look like there'll be fingerprints on it, because I've been handling the sides all this time and there's no fingerprints on it. It looks really solid. I'm really pumped. I really can't wait to get my phone in this sexy piece of ass, because, you know, the phone itself is sexy and this case is real sexy, so I'm really excited to put this thing in and try it. Alright, guys, I hope, comment if I forgot anything or there's anything else you want to know about, but that is my review of the spec candy shell for the iPhone 4S. Thank you, and as always, have a good day.